Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you happen to not like the content, you can give me a thumbs down. That's okay too. Well, you guys, I did a video about Meghan Markle a few days ago, maybe a day or two ago, and I said that I really didn't have any opinions on her, but that changed this morning because I read an article where I don't remember what publication, but they went through the conversation that she had with Mariah Carey on Meghan's new podcast. Mariah was only her second guest, and Meghan Markle is delusional, I think. So to paraphrase, she told Mariah that she had never been treated as a black woman in her life until she started dating Harry. And then she got the black woman treatment. Now, anyone who looks at her can tell that she's mixed race, but you can still see that she's a predominantly black woman because that shows more than anything else. Being that I'm from the South, we see in our own families, because, we have a history here in the South of slavery, and you can have a family of all light-skinned, white passing people, or a family of people who are Caucasian, and have a dark-skinned person pop out of nowhere. And then the dad is like, okay, were you cheating on me? And the child turns out to really be the father and the child of the mother and the father. But that old history pops out sometimes, you know what I mean? And in a family of black people, you can have a child or two with two dark-skinned parents, and that child will be born with blue eyes or blonde hair or something to that fact. And it's happened in many families that I know, okay? So for Meghan Markle to say that she had never been treated as a black woman before, I just don't buy that. I really don't. Maybe she never experienced racism in that way, because if you read the articles from the media there across the pond, they really were racist. They called her straight out of Compton. They when she was carrying her child Archie, they did photos and with her and Harry having chimpanzees instead of a baby. So that is super racist. And there are comments everywhere where people were being racist. They did not like that the prince married a black woman. But I don't think, from reading this article this morning, I don't think that Meghan knew that she was black until she knew that she was black. Like, I don't think she ever fully recognized herself. And you don't have to choose between your black parent and your white parent. You are of mixed race. But here in the United States, you are seen as black if you have one black parent. And I wonder how her mother felt about what she said, that she had never been treated like a black woman. I wonder how that made her mother feel. To me, it's just stupid and silly, because we're all human beings, aren't we? We all are human beings, aren't we? Some of us have light skin, some of us have dark skin. We have all sorts of features in every race. I know people who are black who have long, super straight, natural hair. And I know white people who have white skin, blue eyes, and really frizzy, natural afro. Okay? And that should tell you something, that we are all mixed up here in the South. I'm sorry about my dog, you guys. He heard a delivery truck. So let me go see about him and then I'll get back to this. I'm back, you guys. So I'm going to read a Glamour article that explains the stupid thing that Meghan said. So her guest was Mariah Carey. Carey was the second guest on Archetypes, I think it's called, Meghan Markle's podcast. So, according to Glamour, after discussing motherhood and female ambition with Serena Williams on the first episode of her new podcast, Archetypes, Meghan Markle invited Mariah Carey on the show, where the two discussed unique experiences as light-skinned biracial women. Seriously, only Meghan could pull podcast guests like this. On the subject of growing up biracial, Carey described the experience of not feeling like she fit in anywhere when she was a kid. Meghan then noted that being so light-skinned, she didn't feel like she was treated like a white woman or a black woman growing up until she started dating Prince Harry. I mean, if there's any time in my life that it's been more focused on my race, it's only once I started dating my husband. Then I started to understand what it was like to be treated like a black woman, Meghan said via People. Yeah, that's where I read it, you guys, in People. It goes into so much detail about she and Mariah speaking on their experiences. So she said it was the first time that she understood what it was like to be treated like a black woman, because up until then, I had been treated like a mixed woman, and things really shifted. You may remember that back when Meghan and Harry's relationship first went public, the British tabloids were guilty of printing more than one pretty racist headline. The Daily Mail's famous Straight Outta Compton article, which implied that Meghan and her mother came from the crime-riddled gangland, was one egregious example, and I agree. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry also told Oprah Winfrey that Harry's own family had worried about as yet unborn Archie's future skin color. In fact, in bonus footage of the Oprah interview via BBC, Harry admitted that racism was a large part of why he and Meghan decided to leave the UK and their royal duties. Mariah Carey added that she's often felt pressure to identify as either black or white, telling Meghan, "I always thought it should be okay to say I'm mixed. Like, it should be okay to say that, but people want you to choose." I agree with that. I do agree with that. But anyway, you guys, what do you think about Meghan saying that she had never been treated like a black woman until she started dating Prince Harry? Let's talk about it. When you look at her, what do you see? I see a black woman because, like I said, that is almost the norm where I live and in my family. Like I said, a few of us come out much lighter and a few of us come out much darker. And it doesn't matter if you're white or black, you will get a surprise in your family tree around here. That is the absolute truth. So, and in the People article, they actually brought up Halle Berry being biracial, and Meghan talked about Halle's skin tone being darker than she and Mariah. And, you know, it made a difference. I don't know. I see all of them, to be honest, as mixed black women, because that is what you are in the United States if you have a drop of black blood. And either Meghan is going to get used to being black, which is so crazy to say, and be proud of who she is, or she's just going to keep getting stumped on because she's not realistic in who she is. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. All right, see you.